Alright guys, well, this will be the first video of this channel. Haven't figured out the name of it yet, but I thought I'm a big chewer. I go through about a can a day, so I thought maybe the first video would be of dip review. I know there's a lot of them out there that, they just think they know what they're talking about, which a lot of them know what they're talking about, but some don't. They just, little kids, 13, 14-year-olds chewing and thinking it's all fun and games, which I started when I was 11 or 12, and it's something that, it's a necessity for me now. Sorry if the angle of the camera is a little weird. It's just sitting in my truck. But today we're going to be chewing the old Grizzly Wintergreen. I've tried every type of Grizzly, Copenhagen, Skull out there. So if you got any questions, you can ask me what one of them tastes like. If you don't want to fully commit to a certain type of chew, don't buy it unless you ask somebody what they think about it. A lot of people think that every chew tastes the same in a way, but they don't. Each one has its own flavor for a reason. Each one might be stronger than the other or might be weaker than all the others. It's really hard to say, but we'll just pack this one up real quick. I mean, as you can tell, I've kind of been chewing quite a bit today. Oh, dropped a little bit. Dang. Alright. So, in order to get a good sized chew, you gotta reach in there, like so. Pinchers. Reach in there, wrap around, and you come up with a nice sized pinch. I mean, I'm not going huge today, but a lot of people say I'm like a Bubba Gump when I have a chew in. We'll stick it on in the side and I like Grizzly a lot better than Cope. Oh, today we're spitting in a DQ cup. Had DQ yesterday after work. Had to get something quick. So I work on a ranch here in Montana, and I'll tell you what, chewing is a big deal for me because of that. Along with ranching, you got a lot of hard work that needs to be done. Not very much you can do to relieve stress. When you're under 21, you can't drink, right? And which sucks. I mean, a lot of people want to start drinking, and I'm a senior in high school, and I graduate here in 12 days, I believe I graduate. So, but I've been working on ranches all my life, and that's where I picked up the habit of chewing, is through ranching. And the reason why I like Grizzly the most is you can still taste the wintergreen flavor, but not near as much as Cope. Copenhagen has a really overpowering flavor for me, anyways. I don't mind it. It's just Grizzly when you're working. I mean, I work with a couple other people that chew Copenhagen wintergreen, and what they do is they'll put a big old hogger in, and they'll be spitting every 5 minutes, which I don't care. You're out on the job. Who's gonna care if you're spitting in the field or whatever? If you don't swallow, then that's your deal. I'm not getting involved. But to me, Grizzly has enough flavor to give you the taste you want, to have something in your lip instead of spitting every 30 seconds. You're able to swallow it because it's not near as strong as Copenhagen or Skull. Skull is very overpowering for me. I don't mind all the other kinds like mint, Southern Blend. I like Southern Blend. Original, Snuff. I mean, you can name it. I've chewed it. I mean, it's just ridiculous at how much chew I've gone through. Like I said a little bit ago, I go through about a can a day. And a lot of people think, oh yeah, that's nothing. Try 2 or 3 cans a day. Well, I'm not bragging about 1 can a day. If I could get off of chewing, I would, because it's one of those things that it fucks up your gums. For a couple pointers that I've learned is when you chew, you want to brush your teeth about twice a day, and you want to wash your mouth out. Rinse it with mouthwash or something twice a day too, because then it doesn't affect your gums near as much. It does, but it doesn't in another sense. And I used to do it so much that I would be able to swallow it all every time. I mean, as soon as I put it in. And then I quit. I quit for about 3.5, 4 months, and then I finally broke down. And during calving season, I had to break it. Calving season is long hours in the cold. I work nights when calving, so I'm up from 6 to 6. So I'm working a 12-hour shift by myself, and there's a lot of strain on your body then. And just having that nicotine in your system helps you relax, keeps your mind straight on what the job has to do. You gotta have the effort and willingness to put in for a job and maintain your job, for the fact that if you don't want to do it, then why did you hire on with it? You got to just keep going through. And a lot of my friends, they've worked on ranches before, but it's not their lifestyle. You got to try it before you knock it. And I just love it. I mean, I can change pipe. Right now I'm working for my boss. I'm picking rock. We tilled up a field, and there's a lot of rocks out there now, and so I've been out picking rock, and then we're going to start planting for the haying season. And my boss runs probably around 200, 250 head of cows. So, with that number, you're looking at pretty much three, give or take a couple ton, 4 to 6 ton cow during the winter. So you're looking at, you're going to need that many, at least 800 ton of hay. And with that much hay, it takes a lot of responsibility to be able to hold that reputation as a hard worker, because with the hay it comes the long hours and really, really hot, long days. I mean, I've gone 12 hours before without eating. It's not a problem for me, but that's where the old, chew comes into play. With chew, you put her in your lip and you don't get hungry. That is your food. And if you're a real man or a woman, I mean, I've seen a couple women out there chewing, it doesn't bother you to go long periods of time without eating, because you're used to having something in your lip. If you're hungry, you put a chew in, right? Boom, you're satisfied. That's all I need. I don't need to eat 3 times a day. I mean, sometimes I'll eat once a day, and that's after work around 10 or 11 at night, and then I'll go to bed. Most of the time I'll skip breakfast and lunch and just put a chew in, and that satisfies my needs all day. And but there is the cost. I mean, you're looking at $4 to $5 a can. You're going through a can a day. It plays a toll on your wallet. I mean, you'll watch your money disappear really quick. I've been buying those tubs of Longhorn for 14 bucks. God, I love that. That'll last me 2 weeks. I'll use that little refill can, and I'll go through one of those in a day, and I'll just keep refilling it. It'll last me paycheck to paycheck. I mean, if you haven't tried Longhorn, it's a lot finer cut in my mind, but it's still worth the money. A lot of people say it's cheap because it's crap. It doesn't taste good, which it tastes just fine to me. It tastes just like Grizzly. If you guys out there chewing Grizzly, I would suggest, instead of paying 20-25 bucks for a roll of chew that lasts you, not even a week, go out and buy a tub of Longhorn. They say there's 6 cans equals the tub, which I've looked at it, and it looks way more than 6 cans. I mean, 2 weeks, I'm going through a can a day, there's got to be at least 14 cans. I mean, I'll share my can with my buddies, and they'll take big pinches just like I do, and it still lasts 2 weeks. But anyways, I thought I'd do this quick video since I got nothing better else to do, and gonna try to start up a channel. I mean, if you guys want to have me do a dip review on any other kind of chew, just let me know in the comments below. I'll be able to read them every day. I mean, don't be shy. And I don't expect this channel to grow a lot, but with this channel, there's going to be chewing, ranch life, hunting, fishing. I mean, everything you can think of is going to be on this channel. I don't know what I'm going to call this channel yet, but I'll be able to think about that here shortly. But, alright. Well, I better get off and go back to doing what I do best, and that's picking rock, I guess. Alright. Out of here.